Ladies and gentlemen, good day, and welcome to the Q3 and 9-month FY'26 results conference call of AVG Logistics Limited, hosted by Kirin Advisors Private Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. Please note this conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company, which are based on the beliefs, opinions, and expectations of the company as on date of this call. These statements are not the guarantee of future performance and involve risk and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Harshal Ghanshyani from Kirin Advisors Private Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you, everyone. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all on the conference call of AVG Logistics Limited for Q3 and 9-month FY'26. From the management team, we have Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Managing Director and CEO. We have Mr. Rajesh Rohila, Chief Financial Officer. Now, I hand over the call to Mr. Sanjay Gupta. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, esteemed investors, and warm welcome to AVG Logistics Limited Q3 and 9-month 26 earnings call. We sincerely appreciate your continued trust and confidence in AVG Logistics. Your support has been significant in shaping our journey from a single client startup in 2010 to a leading multimodal logistics solution provider with a strong pan-India presence and international connectivity. Our journey so far has been defined by continuous innovation. We have entered into new verticals, adopted sustainable transportation models such as rail-led movement, alternative fuel fleet, expanding our warehousing capabilities, strengthened digital integration, and deepened relationship with marquee clients across FMCG, consumer durable, heavy commodities such as steel, cement, chemical, pharmaceutical, QSR, automotive, and other key industries. During Q3 26, we continued to strengthen our operational and financial foundation. A key milestone this quarter was the introduction of and expansion of our LNG-powered fleet, reinforcing our commitment towards green and cost-efficient logistics. Further, in this year, become the first in India to commercially deploy 25-ton electric motor, Tata Motor and Tata Steel premises for intra-plant and short-haul deliveries with electric vehicle, advancing our green logistics strategy and supporting Tata Steel carbon reduction goal. We also secured a 6-year lease contract from Indian Railways for running a train from Agartala, Guwahati to Delhi and Ludhiana. We entered into a long contract with renowned FMCG companies for supply chain management services within their plant and warehouse for supply chain management without any capex and decent margin. I would say this financial year is consolidation for the company and logistics industry, which our industry is affected by several factors. We believe in continuity and long-term goals. The company continued to expand its business, made 65 crore capex till date in this year. We believe next financial will be very good for the company, as well as start getting benefit of the capex which done in this year by the company for the next financial year. Also, the Indian logistics industry continues to undergo structural transformation driven by sustained policy support, infrastructure expansion, and increasing formalization and supply chains. In the Union Budget of 26-27, the Government of India has proposed a record capital expenditure outlay approximately 12.2 lakh crore, reframing its infrastructure-led growth strategy. The continued emphasis on the multimodal connectivity, freight efficiency, and infrastructure development, it is expected to improve transit time, enhance asset utilization, better utilization of the asset, and reduce overall logistic costs across the country. So we are very much hope that in coming years we will grow as much as we have grown in last about 10 years. And I would now like to invite our CFO to take through the detailed financial performance of the quarter. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay sir, and good morning, investors. Now coming to the financial performance, we are pleased to report a stable performance for the third quarter and 9-month period ended 31st December 25 for financial year 26. During Q3 financial 26, we recorded revenue from operations of 134.08 crores with EBITDA margin of 27.20 crores and EBITDA margin of 20.29%. PAT stood at 5.40 crores with PAT margin of 4.03%. For the 9-month period, we achieved revenue from operations of 402.13 crores, EBITDA of 77.73 crores with a healthy margin of 19.33% and PAT of 15.46 crores with PAT margin 3.84% overall. These numbers reflect the resilience of our integrated multimodal logistics and our continued focus on execution excellence across transportation, warehousing, rail and cold chain segments. Going forward, our focus remains on calibrated growth through network expansion, technology integration, fleet modernization, strategic partnerships, prudent capital allocation. We are confident that our asset-light approach, integrated service offering, and sustainable-led initiatives will enable us to create long-term value for all stakeholders. Thank you once again for your continued support. Over to Sanjay sir.
Thank you very much. We will now begin with the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants, you are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. We have the first question from the line of Abhishek Sharma from Sharma Investment. Please go ahead.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Sir, which segment is currently the most profitable for us from the liquid logistics or cold chain logistics? So which is the most profitable?
Yeah, actually, in our we are doing business in 3-4 segments. One is our old legacy business of the freight transportation by road, and now we are entering into the liquid logistics and cold chain. Definitely the profit margin and less competition in the liquid logistics and cold chain. So now we are trying to, we have brought 2 trains from import of tankers, which we carry the liquid logistics, and cold chain business is also increasing, which will give us a more increase our profitability.
Okay, and how are we planning to scale them further from this?
Yeah, because now in India, cold chain is a huge demand, because earlier lot of material is moving in the dry vehicles, and because of the growing country, lot of fruit, vegetables, chocolates, and many things are the QSR items which we are doing, ice cream. These are things, butter, milk product, dahi, etc. These are packing material moving from here and there, and there is a huge demand. And as of now, we have total around 920 vehicles. So out of that, around 450 vehicles we are in the cold chain. So because this business can be do only with our own capex only. So gradually we are increasing, and This year, next year, we are trying to add around 200 vehicles, and after that, we will get more milk, dairy product, fruit, vegetables, and chocolate business in the supply chain. And liquid logistics also, two bigger plant, jumbo plant is coming by Reliance and Adani Group, and there is a huge demand, and only 3-4 service provider is there in India as of now. So we are one of them, and we are planning to make 5-6 trains next year for this liquid logistics. So this is a good business in logistics industry and better margins.
And sir, on a warehousing front, what is our current capacity utilization there?
It is 100% only. So we are in warehousing. We are using two type of model. One is our own warehouse and one is a lease model. So own warehouse, we have around 2.25 lakh square feet that is situated in Goa, Mysore, Agartala, and another warehouses we are in Ghaziabad, Panipat. These are the lease model. So we are taking on lease and giving to the customer on lease along with the value-added services. So all the services at both the warehouses, 4-5 warehouses, we are providing our own. And now we have, last year we have been allotted a land in Odisha, and now we are talking to the Guwahati and Patna also. So as of now, we are managing around 9 lakh square feet, and our target for next year is around 15 lakh square feet. 5 lakh square feet is coming up in Guwahati and Patna. So these are under discussion with the government that 2-3 lands we are taking from the industries department of the concerned state, and these are developing as per the customer requirement.
And how are margins in this warehousing segment?
Its margin is better compared to the truck business, but 9 lakh square feet we have already have. So because it's a one-time capex investment, later on there is no expenses from our side. So we are getting margin on each and every services we are providing. We are providing manpower, we are providing security, we are providing rack placement in the warehouse, and warehouse management, supply chain management, also inventory management. So all these sectors we are getting the profit margin over and above the investment. So one-time investment, and more or less our investment which we did will get back in 10 years and 9 years actually, and margin is around 25 to 30%.
Okay, 25 to 30. Okay, great, sir. Sir, one last
because
yeah, continue, sir. Yes, sir, you can continue.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So this is planning to add 5 lakh square feet in 2027 in next 1 year or so.
Okay, sir. Sir, one last question. As the global equity markets are quite volatile right now, so there is a clear direction in the stock price across industries. So logistics is no exception to that. So how should the shareholders think about company's stock performance over let's just say next 3-4 years, for a long term? How should we think about it?
Yeah, the company was established in 2010 with the business of around 5 crore, and now we are touching around 550-560 crore, and we are upgrading ourselves according to the market requirement. So as and when the now market is asking for the alternative fuel, train movement, liquid logistics, supply chain management, and trucking business is also there. So at AVG, I'm having experience of more than around 35 years. So we know the customer, and that is our strength. What is the customer requirement? So if we do business according to the customer requirement, so we'll sustain and grow according to the customer. Because as of now, all the customers are FMCG and marquee customers, which they are growing around 7 to 8% year-on-year basis. And because of the many changes in the GST, etc. Last year was little ऊपर नीचे थोड़ा हुआ उसमें, but मोटा this अभी market is stable now, and the international market and the US deals, etc. Overall market is down, but I feel that over a period of time it will come back, and company is growing and country is growing, so huge demand is there, and logistics business, government has given the budget of 12 lakh crore. So a lot of this road conditions are better, and highways are constructed by the government, and we are trying to reduce the cost of our operation, and we are also working on using our asset, better utilization of our asset, sweating of asset, so that because there are two type of cost in logistics. One is the fixed cost, another is the variable cost. Variable cost will be always increase, but we can manage our fixed cost. For example, if our vehicle is running 7,000 kilometer and our cost is 70,000, so 10 rupees per kilometer, and whereas if we may able to run my vehicle at 9,000 kilometer, then my cost will reduce to 8 rupees per kilometer. So that is the strategy we are following to run by more running in the vehicle, so that it will benefit to increase our profitability.
Okay, okay. So that is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. We will take the next question from the line of Priya Jain from Green Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. I have two questions. The one is on CapEx. So what is our budget for FY'27 for CapEx, and what returns do you project on incremental assets?
So we are adding the fleet and CapEx according to the customer requirement, because just as our customers are increasing their business by 10% or 7%, so we are adding 7 to 8% business we will get from our existing client, and around 7-8% or 10% will come with the additional client.
And also, what is current fleet utilization, and how do you plan to improve it?
Yeah, my fleet utilization is around 97 to 98%, because few vehicles are always in breakdown. Out of 900 vehicles we have, so around 20-30 vehicles is maintenance and some accident cases. So more or less around 98% vehicles are on road only on a daily basis.
That's good to hear, sir. Also, one last thing, logistics is booming and there's a lot of buzz going around the logistics industry, and we are sitting at a market cap of around 200 crores. And so how do you see this valuation going up in next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, we are doing hard working and trying my best to increase the business, and in different segment, and like cold chain, supply chain management, rail business. So overall, we are definitely 15 to 20% growth we are expecting year-on-year basis. So when the actually overall market is, we have discussed earlier that overall market is down, so because of some international policies, etc. So over a period of time it will get corrected.
Fair enough. I'm looking forward to the updates. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Mahesh Sheth from VY Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, like, as we have seen the company filing, company has expanded its fleet size and services, like revenue growth, but the revenue growth has been moderate. So what specific client wins or contracts will drive 15% plus growth in FY'27 as suggested by the management from very beginning?
Yeah, actually, in the business now, so we are doing the business of two type of business. One business is our own fleet, and another business we are doing with the market fleet. So market fleet margins are less, and own fleet is under control. And if the market is vital, then our profitability will become less and questionable. So to avoid that, we are now talking to the customer with the own fleet, and this is increasing our capex, but we are getting the long-term contract of 5 to 8 years. So whichever vehicles we are providing to the customer with a long-term contract of 5 to 8 years, and profitability and business commitment is good from the customer. So market vehicles we are using less now. So maintain our business growth and profitability both.
Okay, fine. And can you also suggest a revenue target of the company for FY'26?
FY'26? FY'26 is more or less actually stable only. Say we have touched 400 crore now, and 170, 160 crore maybe another than March end. So say it will be last year was 550, so maybe 560, 570 crore.
Okay, 570. Okay.
Because what is happening that because of the GST changes and etc., there were market was a little bit up and down, but now it is stable, and we are working hard towards increasing the top line and maintaining the bottom line also.
Okay. Thank you for answering.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Vidhi Jain from Phoenix Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. Actually, could you please share the current capacity utilization across your rail routes? Like specifically, what percentage of your rake capacity is currently deployed versus available?
So, ma'am, the rail capacity which we are using, like we are having one route from Delhi to Bangalore and Bangalore to Delhi. So Delhi-Bangalore is around more 105%, and 105% means we are sending the material from one place to another place, and from another place to final destination also we are sending. Hence, it is becoming 105%. But sometimes in the return load, there are less loads, and our rates are decided according to the load availability. Like Delhi-Guwahati load is there, and Guwahati-Delhi load is very less. So we see the revenue of the train which we are paying to railways and what we are getting. So if it is Delhi-Bangalore route, it is 95%, 5% less. And in case of Delhi-Guwahati, it is 110%. While coming, it is only 20%. So, but we are taking the freight from the customer on the Delhi-Guwahati route more than 200%, so that our revenue will complete and we should not have any loss in the transaction. You understood, ma'am?
Okay.
Hello?
So,
You understood or not?
yes, actually. So, like how many, do you have any additional routes or rakes which can be added without significant infrastructure bottlenecks?
Yeah. We are talking to railways for the new routes like Delhi-Kolkata. We have just recently launched, and we have not taken the entire train. We have taken the small quantity of the 100 tons per train. And like Ahmedabad-Kolkata, because what is happening, ma'am, with the northeast and east India, there is productions are less. So production in Maharashtra, Gujarat and North India is very high. So all the consumable items are moving from north and west to east and northeast. So there is huge material is going overall these states, Hence, our return load is empty. So we are talking around another 2-3 routes, which is like Ahmedabad to Guwahati and Delhi to Guwahati, Delhi to Calcutta. So gradually now railway is launching, because railway is also very aggressive for the developing their business. So now few trains are expected in next 6 months, which may use on a 30%, 40% basis. We will not take the 100% train in our day this time, because it's a huge infrastructure is required for this thing.
Okay. So, my last question would be, like, how does this mix of owned versus partner vehicles improve flexibility during demand cycles, and this is for the fleet?
Can you please repeat again, ma'am? So disturbance हो गया था phone में.
Okay. So, like, how does the mix of owned versus partner vehicle, like fleets, okay, I'm talking about fleets, like improve flexibility during the demand cycles?
Yeah. So like, for example, as of now, we are around 40-45% with own fleet, and 55% is the market fleet. So now, for example, now the Holi festival is coming up. So there will be huge demand from the customer side in Holi, and drivers may be on leave, or huge demand from the many other clients. So market will go up. Rate will increase, and during that time we are also asking the customer to increase our rate as a special case for a 1 week time, like 28th February to 7th of March. So in this scenario, what we are doing, we use trains, and we will run our vehicle more and giving incentive to the drivers to provide services during this tough time. Like we are doing business in Calcutta, so Calcutta Bihar driver will go away from the Holi festival. So we ensure that all the drivers will stay, and we put mixed type of driver from other state also, and we are giving incentive to the driver to provide service during the festival season.
Okay. Thank you, sir. That's all from my side.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And we have the next question from the line of Raj Shah from Shah Ventures. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, my question is, how does the management see the company's revenue growth trajectory over the next 3 to 4 years?
Yeah, it is already discussed that if you see organic growth, it is around 15 to 20% year-on-year basis. So sometimes if you see in 22, 23, there was COVID time, companies were stable and there is no increase. So overall increase around 15 to 20% year-on-year basis. Because logistics is a service industry, so service industries we need to keep watch on our margins and other things also, because otherwise if we took some wrong decision, then immediately our profit will burn there and reduce that.
Okay. Got it.
To maintain the profitability and sustainability, we keep watch on all the businesses. If some businesses is not giving profit, then we stop that business and adding new businesses during that time. Because our total logistic business is in demand and supply basis only. So somewhere demand is increased, then cost is increasing. If demand is less, then cost is decreasing. So like next 2 months is very crucial for us, because there will be huge demand in view of our year end and coming time.
Sir, also I want to know about the business verticals. Like, which business vertical do you believe will drive the next phase of growth for the company?
Actually, now the alternative fuel is the main business in the industry. The customers are looking after, because they are under tremendous pressure from the government side, and business growth will come with the big customer only. So now we have changed the strategy. We are in touch with big clients who are spending more than 5,000 crore, 3,000 crore in logistics. And this growth will come from the sustainable logistics, which is green logistics, electric vehicle and LNG vehicle and CNG vehicles. So the next 5 years, there will be huge change in the industry. Diesel vehicle will very less now, and production also reduced of diesel vehicle, and lot of demand from the customer side for this sustainable vehicle of LNG, hydrogen. Hydrogen तो अभी आया नहीं है, but electric and LNG, CNG has came up very well. Okay. And cost of operations are also little less compared to the diesel vehicle.
Okay, got it, sir. Got it. Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for giving the insight for the business. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it from my side, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Sakshi Shinde from Shah Consultancy Limited. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions. So my first question is, what is the current overall capacity utilization across your multi-model operations?
It is around 95 to 97%, 98% now.
Okay. And how much headrooms exist within your existing infrastructure to support the near-term growth?
Ma'am, so आवाज disturbance, can you repeat please?
How much headrooms exist within your existing infrastructure?
Yeah, within infrastructure, there the growth is around 7 to 8%. But we are adding our new business line and capex also. So overall growth we are expecting around 15 to 20%.
Okay. And so, at what utilization level do you start witnessing strong operational leverage benefits?
Leverage benefit will be like, for example, if our business will grow by 15%, so our expenses will not increase in the same percentage. So, as and when the business will increase, so our overall PAT will improve once we increase the top line. Because my same team and same infra, we will increase the business, and that will help us to improve the overall profitability.
Okay. My last question is, how do you plan to optimize the asset turns across the rail, roads, and warehousing?
Yeah, we are talking to the customer for providing the 4PL, now 5PL services, which is now warehousing, warehouse supply chain management, primary transportation and secondary transportation. So if we got all the 5 things on one table, then a business comes to us and better asset utilization, and thus the overall improvement in the business and profitability. So this will be help us to increase the business and profit both.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Shubhankar Oja from SKS Capital. Please go ahead. Shubhankar, please proceed with your question. Shubhankar, please proceed with your question. Due to no response, we will take the next participant. We have the next question from the line of Vikas Verma, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
जी नमस्कार.
नमस्कार सर.
नमस्कार सर, मैं विकास वर्मा पिछले 3-4 साल से एवीजी से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, मतलब सर अपन ने 2-3 साल पहले भी कॉन्फ्रेंस करी थी. अपन ने 26 में 700 करोड़ का टारगेट रखा था और 27-28 का लगभग 1000 का टारगेट था. वो तो चलो हो नहीं पाया. और दूसरी चीज सर, मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था कि कोल्ड चेन अभी 9 मंथ में क्या रेवेन्यू लेके आ रही है?
इस महीने में अभी 80 करोड़ के आसपास, 80 करोड़ के आसपास है अभी.
अच्छा, 80 करोड़. देखो सर, मेरे हिसाब से तो कोल्ड चेन अपनी दूसरी सबसे बड़ी कंपनी है मतलब
जी
एज पर कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से, है ना।
जी
पर सर मार्केट में रिकॉग्निशन अपने को मिल नहीं पा रहा है, क्योंकि
जी
जो सबसे बड़ी कंपनी है उसका खुद का अकेले का मार्केट के 600-700 करोड़ रुपए है। और अपन दूसरे होने के बाद कोल्ड चेन के अलावा भी अपने पास बहुत अच्छे बिजनेस है, और अपना मार्केट
जी
में 220 करोड़ के आसपास रह रहा है।
जी।
तो इस पे क्या कमेंट रहेगा, मतलब कोल्ड चेन कैसा अपन इसको आगे लेके जाएंगे, क्या रेवेन्यू
कोल्ड चेन कोल्ड चेन में क्या था, हमारे पास 450 गाड़ी है ना अभी। टोटल हाथ में करीबन 500 गाड़ी का ऑर्डर और है हाथ में अभी, बिकॉज इसमें क्या होता है कि ये ह्यूज इन्वेस्टमेंट और हाई कैपेक्स बिजनेस है ये। तो एसी गाड़ी एक बनता है जो 65 to 70 लाख का बनता है मोटा मोटा। तो हम लोग क्या धीरे धीरे इसको बढ़ा रहे हैं। और साथ में जो जिसकी बात कर रहे हैं अपने कंपटीटर का, तो उसमें वो लोग वेयर हाउसिंग में भी है जिनके पास कोल्ड चेन की वेयर हाउस नहीं है। तो वी आर ऑल्सो टॉकिंग टू द कस्टमर फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग वेयर हाउसिंग ऑल्सो, दैट इज ऑल्सो फिक्स बिजनेस। एक बार वेयर हाउस बन जाता है उसके बाद फिर उसमें अगले 20 साल के लिए इनकम रहता है उसके अंदर। तो हम वेयर हाउसिंग ही लेके आने का प्लान कर रहे हैं इसमें कोल्ड चेन का। और अभी जो गाड़ियां हैं हमारा नेक्स्ट ईयर में 100-150 गाड़ी बनाएंगे। और जितनी भी जो गाड़ी है जिसमें हमारे पास कुछ स्मॉल सेगमेंट की गाड़ी है, उसको स्मॉल सेगमेंट को हम बिगर सेगमेंट में कर रहे हैं, तो जिससे ओवरऑल रेवेन्यू बढ़ जाएगा उसका। तो यू आर राइट के ये बिल्कुल आप ठीक बोल रहे हैं कि हमें इसका एक अलग से हम अभी मार्च क्लोजिंग के बाद एक प्लानिंग करेंगे कि कैन वी डू एक डिफरेंट कंपनी और कैन वी डू समथिंग अलग, के वो एक अपने कंसल्टेंट से बात करके जो हमें गवर्नमेंट के रूल रेगुलेशन में परमिट करेगा वो हम उसका एक अलग से बना के और उसको करके आई थिंक योर मतलब अच्छा आइडिया है आपका ये कि इसको हम अलग से बनाएंगे कोल्ड चेन को।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि मेरे मुताबिक तो कोल्ड चेन में पोटेंशियल भी अच्छा है, सब कुछ अच्छा है, पर मतलब वैल्यूएशन तो
सब अच्छा है, पोटेंशियल अच्छा है, काफी डिमांड है उसका और इसको ठीक करेंगे। इसको अब 80 से 120 या 125 कुछ लेके जाएंगे, धीरे धीरे उसको बढ़ाते हैं फिर उसको। और अलग भी
नेक्स्ट ईयर रहेगा कि इसी साल रहेगा? नेक्स्ट ईयर है 27?
नहीं, इस साल तो सर 110 के करीब हो जाएगा ना। अगर 80 है अभी 9 महीने का तो 110 हो जाएगा। फिर अगले साल में तो उसको फिर 15-20% बढ़ा के और 25% बढ़ा के करेंगे, क्योंकि हम अपना जो लेगेसी बिजनेस है ट्रांसपोर्ट ट्रक वाला उसमें ज्यादा ग्रोथ नहीं ले रहे हैं, उसको तो खाली सस्टेन कर रहे हैं। बट लेकिन जो दूसरे बिजनेसेस हैं, ट्रेन का है, रोड का, ये अपना अल्टरनेटिव फ्यूल है, कोल्ड चेन है, वेयर हाउसिंग है, सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट है, इसमें ग्रोथ कर रहे हैं सर इसके अंदर।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि अपन ने कोल्ड चेन में भी एक बार 150 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू गाइडेंस दिया था
जी
के लिए, जहाँ तक
वो हो जाएगा, वो अगले साल 27 तक हो जाना चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से। और 100-150 नहीं होगा तो 135-40 हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा अगले साल।
अच्छा, और सर आपने कमोडिटी के लिए भी आपने एक एस्पिरेशन रखा था 1000 करोड़ के आसपास 3-4 साल में अपन।
हाँ, बिकॉज ये जो टॉप लाइन जो है ना, ये मतलब बिजनेस है, कमोडिटी बिजनेस जैसे लाइक फूड ग्रेन है, सीमेंट बिजनेस है, स्टील बिजनेस है, बड़ा ग्रोथ है पूरा, सब तरह कंट्री में काम चल रहा है। तो स्टील, सीमेंट एंड फूड ग्रेन तीनों में हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं इसमें। एंड दिस विल हेल्प अस अ लॉट टू इम्प्रूव अवर बिजनेस इन ऑल द सेक्टर्स इन कमोडिटी। क्योंकि एफएमसीजी का अपना एक लिमिटेशन है, एफएमसीजी कस्टमर्स भी जैसे बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां हैं उन लोगों को भी ज्यादा ग्रोथ नहीं हो रहा, उनका कंपटीशन है, ग्रोथ नहीं हो रहा। तो सब जीएसटी का इशू था, प्राइसिंग चेंज हुआ, तो सब अभी स्टेबल हो रहा है धीरे धीरे, सब ठीक हो जाएगा सर।
हाँ ठीक है ना सर। नहीं वो तो सर जैसे पीक पर तो मतलब कंपनी का अपना एलजी का भी मार्केट के 700-800 करोड़ लगभग चला गया था, जहाँ तक मेरे को समझ है। वहाँ से सर मतलब अपनी गाइडेंस में अपन लेक कर गए, बीच में मिस कर गए।
हाँ, थोड़ा सा वो एक्चुअली क्या हो, एक दो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में थोड़ा
मार्केट से चला गया अपना,
एक दो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में थोड़ा गड़बड़ हुआ। बट लेकिन अभी वापस इसको करेक्टिव एक्शन लेके ठीक करके और ठीक हो जाएगा सर। ये वेरी हार्ड
रिक्वेस्ट है, मैंने आपको मेल भी डाला था कि कॉनकॉल पे जरूर करिए, ये मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है।
ठीक है,
और ये
नहीं करेंगे, पक्का करेंगे,
अनुरोध है ना। पहली
जी पक्का करेंगे।
दूसरी चीज थोड़ा सा पक्का देखिए कि आप जब से आईपीओ लाए हो तब से मैं बना हुआ हूँ, उसके बाद से लगभग तो मैं तो बहुत 3-4 साल से आपको सुन रहा हूँ, समझ रहा हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को बहुत लगता है एवीजी में, मतलब मैं पर्सनल बता रहा हूँ आपको कि बिजनेस पोटेंशियल और आपकी कैपेसिटी पोटेंशियल बहुत अच्छा है, पर वो परफॉर्म नहीं हो पा रहा है मार्केट के साथ।
नहीं करेंगे, उसको ठीक करेंगे सर उसको।
ठीक है ना सर, कुछ रिटेल पे ध्यान दीजिए सर, अगर कुछ मतलब वैल्यू बनती है कोल्ड चेन
नहीं बनेगी, नहीं बनेगी कोल्ड चेन वगैरह से
ध्यान रखिए सर, क्योंकि रिटेल तो बहुत मतलब क्रैप हो गया है, बहुत ऊपर तक गया था, प्राइस नीचे आया तो फंस गया रिटेलर, इसलिए।
नहीं कोई बात नहीं, ठीक करवाता हूँ सर इसको।
बाकी ठीक है ना सर, बेस्ट ऑफ लक।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर।
जी जी।
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take that as the last question, and with that concludes the question and answer session. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Harshal Ghanshyani for closing comments. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining the conference call of AVG Logistics Limited. If you have any queries, you can write us at research@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you everyone for joining the conference call.
Thank you very much, members of the management.
Thank you sir, thank you ma'am.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of AVG Logistics Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you all for joining us today, and you may now disconnect your line.